Hello and welcome. I am the Suit&Tie Dip&ChewGuy, and this is an Amazon review. We will be taking a look at this guy and that guy. Same product, all right? This is a review of Condor's Contractor's cap. Think military contractor. All right? So what you have here is a netted back summer weight baseball hat, basically. Now, this one that you're looking at right here is without patch. You have a loop field on the front there with the company branding, Condor. When I say loop, I am talking about hook and loop, what most people in my area at least call Velcro. Velcro actually, at least in the beginning, before it became a generic term, was a brand of hook and loop. So this is the loops, and the Velcro is the hooks, and the hooks get hooked on to the loops. I'm a bit old school. It's a bit old school. It works well together for me. So you got a field right there with branding. You got one on the top. Now, I have heard any number of reasons why they have a 3/4 of an inch by 3/4 of an inch loop field on the top of this hat. I've heard everything from, I've heard a lot of things. The one that seems to be reoccurring is for rank markers, like bars. I don't know too many contractor outfits that are overtly showing rank insignia on any of their stuff, but whatever. I do know this. If you come up out of a crouched position or a kneeling position and hit your head squarely on something, let's say, I don't know, a tree limb, not having that little metal bulb that baseball hats have there is a good thing, because you don't get that nail strike right down through the top of your head, if anybody knows what I'm talking about. So with this, you don't get that. Otherwise, I have really no good explanation as to why they decided to put that there. But I'm sure there is one. I just don't care to know what it is. Anyway, going around to the back, you have another field, loop field, going across the opening at the back. That is for name tape. They certain companies that make patches also make like morale badges that are elongated and thin that go there, but traditionally that'd be name tape. Your last name, your surname would go on that. So this one that I'm showing you right here, okay, is actually, as I've recently found out, different material than the front of this one. This is sort of what I'd call like traditional cotton weave. This one, which is in black multicam, is actually ripstop. And I don't know if you're going to be able to see it, really. You might be able to. I'm not sure. But it's actually ripstop. Now, multicam. This is the black multicam. Multicam is for guys, young men that are actively or recently been active in the military. It is just the private sector's Scorpion, basically. All right? It's what's allowed to be sold. It's slightly different. But what is Scorpion in the military, the private sector's commercial sellings is multicam. And this is the black variant. Black doesn't really serve any purpose. People think it looks cool. It's being sold on the market, so what looks cool is what sells, and thus you get black multicam. I got it because I didn't like the flat black, but I needed something dark for night, okay? So it is netted. The closure at the back, you have the Condor branding tag. The closure at the back on the summer weight ones, now they're different. They have the metal clasp on their winter weight, which is the netted version. These ones, though, are Velcro, which I didn't think I'd like at first, but actually, because my head is done growing, I'm not really switching this around, actually is pretty darn comfortable, and I've come to actually like. So let me show you what the netting is. Now, this is not plastic netting. It's like a cloth mesh, a little bit wider gauge than something you'd see on like a basketball jersey. And if I can get a light there, whoa, that's, yeah. Okay, so you're seeing, that might have been overkill, but whatever. Now, I do wear patches on mine. I forgo the back name, but I do wear on the front. But if you didn't want to wear a patch on the front, it looks fine without them, actually. The hat is of a style that is already broken in. It is pre-broken in. In a perfect world, I would be doing a review like this outside in work gear, but we are not there yet, which is why you're seeing it like this. So it's a low profile. There is no bump at the front. There is nothing to break in. All right. It's comfortable. They're really comfortable. I have not been wearing hats as much. It started this past season where I forgot one or something goofy, and I realized how much cooler I was without any hat at all. And then I tried wearing one again, and I was like, nah, this is like, I can feel myself heating up here. It was like mind games. So I always have them around, though. I always have them around, mostly for if I'm in direct sun, like direct sun at noon. I usually go with one, and I improvise some sort of neck flap down the back for it. So this is the one I wear at night. It's in a little bit better of shape. It is ripstop, as I said. All right. The inside is just banded. I just came up with that. I want credit. All right. They're comfortable. That is basically the curve that it comes with. I did not alter that at all. Now, the next one you're seeing here is the same hat, although, as I said recently, I have discovered that it is not the same material. This is sort of just a cotton weave, really. This does have its patch on it. The black one has a patch too, as I said. Also in black multicam. I'm not so fond of this one, partly because of the lighter striping is almost... It's not reflective, but it would give you the idea that it is. So the green one is what I wear during the day. Now, this is the only problem with these, if it bothers you. It doesn't bother me. On the green one anyway, where I have been sweating in it, there is, I don't know if you can even see it, the color does go. There is some orange-ish around the seams here. It's probably just coming off as shadow in this camera. But it does go. The patch I have on this, which I guess makes me not care so much about the discoloration, is Multicam Tropic, which is the very green, multiple green. And it is sort of discolorations itself. And it sort of all pulls together. These hats I do have in the Amazon store. These particular ones I have in my hands, I did not buy at Amazon. I bought them at tacticalgear.com. That said, the prices on Amazon are exact as the prices on tacticalgear.com. Only thing with Amazon is you're going to get the hat an awful lot quicker because Tactical Gear... there's some issues with their shipping sometimes, or the speed of their shipping. So these are the hats. As I said, they have the Velcro back, which I wasn't too sure about at first. I wasn't sure how well that was going to hold up and stay working as a closure, but it has. And this one in particular, it goes through a beating from time to time. So They come in all different colors, though. There's probably at least 12. Now, there is a winter version or a winterized version that is basically the same thing. I have one that I rarely use. I have it in straight black, and it's basically this with a golf closure at the back, the sort of like the loop buckle type deal, like a D-ring. And it's solid, obviously. But besides that, it's basically the same thing. The patches I got separately from another store, but that store, which I'm not even going to get into, also has a store on Amazon. So this hat and that patch is actually in the store right now. I will add, after I look for it, the Multicam black, but it's not there yet. So these things are like, I think they're $10.95. Like, and that's the other thing. At $10.95, if the thing has some discoloration after a year, I'm not $10.95. I mean, I look at this as something that I need to keep from having a heat stroke. So it's like, it's not a style choice. It's utility. I don't want to pass out in some freaking field, so I wear this and it doesn't happen type deal. So if it discolors a little bit at $10.95, I'm not made of money by any means, but I can't afford that. It's still usable. So check them out. I mean, if you have another source besides the Amazon store, by all means. But these things are broken in from the gate, and they fit and are comfortable, and they do the job. So I mean, there are probably better hats out there, but I can guarantee you they are not $10.95. These are. And that's why I like them. I have these two. I have the winter one. I may have a couple others actually around somewhere, but I'm not quite sure. My dad has them, and that's that. This has been the review of Condor's summer weight Contractor's cap. I am the Suit&Tie Dip&ChewGuy. I do hope you all are well. Thanks for watching. Do take care of yourselves, and God bless.